Hi, I'm Dan McColgin, strength conditioning coach for One Fight team here in Las Vegas, and this is Brad Wilkinson, and today we're going to be demonstrating the Zercher Deadlift. All right, the Zercher Deadlift is it's a pretty controversial exercise. It's not often done. A lot of people will tell you that this is a bad exercise for your back, or there's a lot of negativity surrounding this exercise. Actually, it's a fantastic exercise. Last week or a couple weeks ago, we demonstrated the Zercher squat, and this is another variation of one of the major Zercher exercises. Brad, go ahead. Now when Brad gets under the bar, he's going to take a wide sumo stance. A lot of guys can take a narrower stance if they're flexible enough to get under the bar. This is a difficult thing to do. He's going to have to go down very, very low in order to get under the bar. You're going to see he's going to put it in the crook of his elbow there. He's going to either keep his hands apart, or a lot of guys like to clasp their hands when they do this exercise, and like he's going to take a wide sumo stance here. This is an excellent exercise for the hamstrings, the glutes, the entire posterior chain, the spinal erectors. And go ahead, Brad. And there you go. Lift it just like this. Come on up, go right back down. And go again. Let's do 5 reps. You can see this exercise looks very awkward here. And it can be. One of the biggest critiques that people talk about this exercise, one of the biggest critiques people have is that when he bends low to get under this bar, he rounds his back. Now, while I agree that most people will tend it's much safer to keep a straight back or a flat back in these exercises, the Zercher squat almost always requires that you round your back. And it's okay, the back is actually meant to round. I'll just say don't go very heavy. You find out what your 1 rep max is here, or your 3 rep max, and stay within about 45 to 55% of that 1 rep max, okay? And it will, the muscles of your lower back, of your spinal erectors, will get much stronger doing this exercise. Your entire posterior chain, your glutes, your hamstrings, also, this is a great exercise for your abdominals. When you get down in this position, the core strength it takes for him to hold the bar in this position will go all the way up to his trapezius, his abs, his obliques. Tremendous exercise for overall body strength and power. And go ahead and drop the bar. Guys, the Zercher Deadlift is an exercise you don't see performed very often. People often ask, well, it's dangerous, or it's low for your lower back, or why would anybody want to do this exercise? The truth of the matter is, it really relates to strongman exercises, particularly picking up the Atlas stones. A lot of strongman participants will use this as a special exercise or as auxiliary exercise to their stone lifting, but I see it as a great exercise for MMA fighters. You can use it for double leg takedowns, for suplexes, for picking guys up off the ground, for Muay Thai clinches, and for any of the awkward positions you get in when you're on the ground performing wrestling or Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And it's just a great exercise for that. You just want to be careful when you do it. You want to make sure before you do it your hamstrings are very stretched out, your glutes, your lower back, and just a great exercise for overall body power. Obviously, as I've talked about, for the posterior chain, your hamstrings, your glutes, your spinal erectors, but tremendous abdominal workout, tremendous exercise for your trapezius and the muscles all along your back up through your spine. Just a really great exercise to perform and to put into your MMA arsenal. Hey guys, here we are at One Fight Gym in Las Vegas, Nevada, with MMA Fight Training Tip of the Week, here with Brad Wilkinson. I'm Dan McColgin, strength conditioning coach. See you next week.